Jonathan Kuminga's future with the Golden State Warriors remains uncertain as contract negotiations between the two sides continue to stall. The 22-year-old forward has been vocal, through his agent, about his desire for a larger role and a contract that reflects his value. However, Golden State appears hesitant to commit to his long-term demands, creating a tense standoff that could shape both his career and the team's direction moving forward. The Warriors, known for their championship pedigree and roster built around Stephen Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green, are approaching Kuminga's situation with caution. Reports indicate that the team is interested in signing him to a team-friendly contract, one that would provide flexibility in case they decide to trade him in the near future. This pragmatic approach, however, clashes with Kuminga's vision for himself. He sees his future as a nightly starter and believes his growth requires a much bigger role than what Golden State has offered. Aaron Turner, Kuminga's agent, recently spoke out about his client's mindset. According to Turner, Kuminga's priority is clear. He wants the opportunity to start every night and show that he can be more than just a rotational piece. The young forward has spent the past 2 summers working tirelessly on his game, hoping to prove that he can evolve into one of the league's next big stars. Turner emphasized that his client is not looking to simply settle for a deal that undercuts his potential. Money, of course, is another sticking point. Reports suggest Kuminga is seeking a deal in the neighborhood of $30 million annually, a figure the Warriors have been reluctant to offer. For Golden State, committing to such a number could limit their flexibility as they navigate an already expensive roster. For Kuminga, however, anything less would feel like a sign that the organization doesn't fully believe in him as a cornerstone player. This divide has only deepened the drama surrounding the negotiations. Interestingly, despite the tension, Turner revealed that Kuminga is not entirely opposed to the idea of signing a contract that could eventually lead to a trade. He remains open-minded about his future, understanding that sometimes a fresh start elsewhere can provide the opportunity he craves. Still, his preference is to prove himself as a starter in Golden State, the franchise that drafted him with the hope of molding him into the next great Warrior. The contract talks also hinge on another key element, a player option. Turner confirmed that Kuminga is pushing for a player option in his next deal, something Golden State has not yet included in their offers. From Kuminga's perspective, a player option would give him control over his career trajectory, allowing him to reassess his situation after a few years. Without it, he risks being locked into a role and contract that may not align with his long-term goals. Former NBA guard Jeff Teague recently weighed in on Kuminga's situation during an episode of his Club 520 podcast. Teague stressed the importance of player options, explaining that they give rising stars like Kuminga the freedom to shape their futures. In his view, the forward's desire for leverage is both understandable and necessary in today's NBA, where young talents are eager to carve out their own paths. At the heart of the matter is Kuminga's belief in himself. He truly sees the potential to become a star in the league, someone who can not only contribute but also lead. Unfortunately for him, the Warriors seem reluctant to grant him that status just yet. Their hesitation to view him as more than a valuable trade chip has cast a shadow over the negotiations and raised questions about how the relationship will unfold. As the 2025 to 2026 season approaches, both sides face tough decisions. For the Warriors, the dilemma is whether to invest in Kuminga as part of their long-term future or leverage his value in the trade market. For Kuminga, the question is whether he can be patient enough to wait for his opportunity in Golden State or if he should seek a team that is willing to hand him the keys right away. One thing is certain, the outcome of these negotiations will play a major role in shaping his career trajectory.